Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm watching Cobra Kai. I have been so excited for this to come out all year. It's such a treat. This show is a mix of campy teenage drama, campy adult drama, and then also I get emotional when they bring in the movies. Anytime they have Mr. Miyagi, I feel like my heart is going to beat out of my chest. There's just something about him. One of the greatest characters in all of movie history. There will never be another Mr. Miyagi. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, and it feels really uncomfortable that it did. Last that we knew, John Kreese was taking over Cobra Kai, and Johnny was out, which I'm so happy at the end of last season we got Allie bringing them together, because technically she's what kind of created the rift in the first place. I really couldn't have foreseen Johnny and Daniel being friends anyway in high school, kind of opposite worlds. But now we're gonna get to see a team up, and I'm sure it's gonna be rough. Just the two mindsets coming from two different places of kick ass and take names, or karate's defense only. I feel like we're in for a treat. I'm not really thrilled about the whole Robbie Tori storyline, and Robbie being against his dad. And I get that there's drama there. It's just I feel like it's a played out trope, but maybe they'll shift or pivot. I can only hope. The whole love triangle thing between teenagers is not really my jam, but hey, whatever. I realize this show is not necessarily for just adults. I'm looking forward to more spicy Amanda, because actually, if I'm being honest, she's one of my favorite characters in the entire show. She's very consistent. She's very supportive of Daniel and his shenanigans and wanting to have a karate dojo and running the car business. But her sarcasm, her wit, her fire, her spice, Amanda's one of my favorite characters, I'm not gonna lie. And let's not bury the lead, Terry Silver is gonna be in this thing. It's very obvious when they have body doubles for a lot of the fighting scenes, especially for Daniel and John Kreese. Like, we know that they're not moving like that. Johnny, maybe. I know William has kept up with his physicality, and that he's always been in karate and some form of martial arts. I can't say Ralph Macchio has, nor ever really was. I feel like if I played the Karate Kid in a movie, I would try to be as good at karate as possible. And I don't think that that was something at all that Ralph was interested in. To each their own. All right, I'm tired of messing around. Let's get into it. Who are we starting out with? Rich Terry Silver? Sure are. Oh god. So weird and eccentric. Who answers the phone when it says unknown?
Hello?
Hey, long time.
Oh. Good for you. Dramatic finish.
Ready? Let's begin!
Begin what, exactly?
The All Valley Tournament is just a few months away. And this year, the stakes are higher than they've ever been. There's only one way we're going to be able to beat them.
By kicking their asses so hard, they shit themselves.
Johnny.
They strike first. We'll pre-strike.
Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We are going to respond to what they do.
Defense.
All right, line up.
Breathe and follow me.
Fighting positions. Front kick, ready? Hi-ya!
Hey, you're just swinging at each other.
Best defense is more offense.
Yeah, take that.
Why do you have a rock in the middle of your dojo?
Right?
That's it. Keep circling.
That's a lot of defense.
All right, why don't you do something? What the hell is this?
Yeah, that's not really how this works. One of us has to be provoked.
Hey,
Jumping over a glass. What does this have to do with karate? Alright.
Oh, shit. You see, this is why we don't spar in here.
Or open the door.
Well, look who showed up.
Kreese looks a little worried. Is he gonna go out of business?
I know Cobra Kai helped when I was getting jumped in juvie, but I am not going to be a pawn in this bet that you made with my dad and Mr. Lewis.
Good for you, Robbie.
After everything that's happened, do you think I care about a stupid trophy?
It's about being a champion. Win or lose, that reputation will follow you the rest of your life.
Imagine if that was actually true. Because it's not.
You should have sprung for the one with facial recognition.
The brother is just so irritating.
This little Cobra Kai shits ought to be locked up. Especially that Tory psycho. If anyone deserves no mercy, it's her.
What's a little rough?
So how did it go with Captain Eagle Claw?
You know what? At least we haven't beat each other up yet.
Oh, progress.
Cheers.
I'm glad you and Sam are back together. She's cute.
I mean, I'm not the only one who's getting back together with an ex, huh, Sensei? He had a date with the love of his life.
Oh my god. Miguel.
We don't have to talk about it. Okay, I don't know why he's being shy right now.
Because he's in love with your mother.
Thank you, Mr. Silver.
Are they gonna fight? Please fight.
What do you want?
He looks like Christopher Walken.
So, we are just having some hors d'oeuvres. Would you join us? How about a mimosa?
How about two?
Ooh.
Schmoozy, flirty Kreese is kind of gross.
We're gonna divide and conquer. Eagle Fang trains out front.
And I'll be back here with the Miyagi-Dos. We're still working together.
Just separately. All right, Eagles, follow me.
Miyagi-Dos, come on over here.
Hawk, since you're new to Eagle Fang, come on up.
Jeez.
Who's next? Venus Breath, you're up.
Girls like Sam LaRusso think the whole world revolves around them. All she has to do to get what she wants is make a puppy dog face and say please.
Or maybe be nice.
Something I can help you with, bud?
You have a Habsburg jawline. I've never seen one quite so perfect.
What is that?
Terrence and I have a history of teaching children with martial arts.
What was it called again? The Vipers?
Cobra Kai. That's adorable. I had no idea you had a karate face.
Oh man.
You can leave it for a while, but it never really leaves you.
So weird.
Now everyone, close your eyes and relax.
Stop whining like a little bitch. Get up.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
Don't be a pussy. Punch him in the face.
Stay focused.
Punch him in the balls. What the hell is wrong with you?
You know, that's the sparring deck where Mr. Miyagi's great-grandfather taught karate on the Okinawan waterfront.
Oh.
Yo, be careful with that. Why, you think I'm gonna break it? You stole Mr. Miyagi's medal. And you beat the shit out of me.
Come on, guys.
I'm really sorry about all that. Not wanting it.
Rude.
What did I do? I'm not the one who's been kicking his ass all day.
We're training for the All Valley, not some yoga competition.
Saw this coming.
There's gotta be a way to make it work. You guys just have to connect.
It's not gonna happen. We're too different. There's too much history between.
Take him to Japan. That's where a transformation's gonna happen.
What about Rocky 3?
What about it?
How did Rocky defeat Clubber Lang? You do it alone?
With Apollo.
Even though they're complete opposites, they made it work, and it was only because someone had to reach out first. Striking first is more badass. If this doesn't keep our dojos together, I don't know what will.
Gotta try everything. No matter how difficult it may be.
Oh, smart girl.
If you could just come back, it'd really help bring everybody together. That's all that I want.
Well, then it looks like I get to be the first person to ever tell you this. You're not getting what you want.
I want to finish what we started.
Finish what we started.
You probably ruined his life.
But I'm back now. And you can be too.
Look around.
He doesn't need you.
Would have roundhouse old Four Eyes back there for calling Cobra Kai adorable.
People change.
You're a champ. And LaRusso working together.
That's the key to ignite the fire?
What do you say?
I say... no.
Good for you. We know it doesn't stick, but good for you.
I thought I could conquer the world.
I spent months terrorizing a teenager over a high school karate tournament. It sounds insane just talking about it.
Yup.
Turns out you disappearing was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Ooh, truth hurts.
I'm sorry for interrupting your class today. No, don't apologize. It shows weakness.
Oh God, is it Daniel? Are they gonna just try to say they're sorry at the same time?
Too late for a pop-in?
Ham.
Oh God. Johnny is horrible. What happened to the ham juice?
And why do I have to be the one to switch? Why can't you join Eagle Fang?
You started your dojo, what, 3 weeks ago in a park? I'm pretty sure you came up with a name from this poster. How's this ever gonna work?
It's not.
Well, that makes me sad.
What's up, Hawk?
No, no.
You've never been a part of this team.
Who says we even want you?
I don't get why he wants to stick around with people who don't want him as opposed to people who would welcome him with open arms. Trauma. He is not going to teach Miyagi-Do defense to those kids. Oh, I was hoping he'd punch her in the face.
Our feelings?
Oop.
No. Stay.
Anyway. What happened with Hawk and the sledgehammer?
All right, stand back. It's coming down.
No!
Hey, what are you doing?
Talk is cheap. So I'm building a bridge.
More specifically, an Okinawan sparring deck.
Oh, my heart.
We're all gonna help build it. Assuming our senseis approve.
These kids. These kids. Why am I emotional?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds awesome.
To beat the enemy, it helps to know the enemy's playbook. That's why I'm gonna teach you Miyagi-Do karate.
I knew it. Oh. Episode 2. Kenny the Jet 99. He's cute. He's obsessed. He looks like he loves life.
I think it's called the I'm trying not to shit my pants dance. You don't want LaRusso?
Wait, that was the brother? What a little dick. That is not the way.
Kids know they're here to learn karate. You don't need to trick them with chores.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was your lesson plan? Line them up and throw forward strikes all day?
Some days I'll toss them in a cement mixer. Other days I'll find a hornet's nest for them to kick.
Taught that karate is for defense only. It's always going to be tough for me to respect Cobra Kai. You're still teaching aggression.
Some kids need a little aggression.
Yeah.
I teach you Miyagi-Do. You teach me Eagle Fang.
No, I'm good. Good. I'm good.
No, don't need to shake on it.
You'd get more if you had a better personality.
Actually, there's only one thing I need, and that's for you to stay the hell away from my daughter.
You came to my job?
Well, I tried calling your parents, no call back.
You broke into her house.
Should I have kicked in your front door? Is that more your speed? If you touch one hair on her head before then, you'll be scrubbing toilets in prison for the rest of your life.
That's extreme.
I've had enough of your attitude. You're fired.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, yeah, look at how you treat people. Tori's worst enemy is Tori. Plain and simple.
I'll cover the ballerina.
Is he gonna be good at basketball? Yep. Oh!
Bust out some of that karate!
Can't. Those moves cause, like, permanent brain damage.
Ah, whatever.
He doesn't know any of it. What did he just call him?
You know, I could have this finished in 2 minutes with a paint sprayer.
Then you'll be missing the point of the lesson.
Johnny learning Miyagi-Do defense.
Want to learn how to fight defensively, you gotta change your instincts.
Defense is boring. Offense will always be more badass. Holy shit. How the hell did you do that?
Miyagi-Do may seem boring, but don't forget it saved your ass a few weeks ago from Crease. That wasn't the first time.
Come on, who's the loser now? You fuck!
I love when we get a Miyagi flashback.
Nobody was more badass than Mr. Miyagi.
No one.
Show me wax on, wax off.
I'm so mad right now.
That means that we are in control, and we can use that to set traps.
I hate this, but I also love it at the same time.
You're the man of the house now, Kenny.
You shouldn't have to be, but you are.
It's too much. It's too much for a kid. Aww.
One day, over 400 years ago, there was a fisherman.
That music.
That's it.
This is so trippy seeing Johnny doing this shit.
Circle, left circle.
I wish it were Miyagi though that we're teaching him.
Safe. There you go.
So interesting. Look at him.
That's it. Balance good. Everything good. The best defense is no be there.
You mean don't be there? Guy teaches you centuries of his ancient family karate and you can't help him with his English?
Don't be a dick.
Oh, I can't wait to hear all about the illustrious history and wise teachings of the Eagle Fang.
Actually, I'm pretty excited.
Every now and then, some Dungeon Lord cosplay. Don't tell anyone I told you that.
Oh no.
Worry, your secret is safe with me.
Took 4 seasons to find out that his son's a little jerk.
Dr. Scribblebottom?
Oh my god, that is like the lamest character. He's like this stupid chipmunk with big ears and a lab coat.
Yeah, how do you know so much?
Yeah, how do you know so much?
Overheard some nerds talking about it.
You were nerds.
Leah and a bunch of other Dungeon Lord losers are meeting up at Balboa Park tomorrow night.
Why? Why? What's the plan?
Just do it.
You are not friends with nice kids. You need to become friends with Kenny. Kenny seems awesome.
Yeah.
Oh. Another reason why I can't have kids. I couldn't handle this shit. I would be Amanda threatening somebody in a sushi restaurant. 100%. Oh boy.
Don't you need to be a legally mandated distance away from me?
Other way around. You're the one in violation.
I wasn't trying to get Tori fired. But that girl's asking for trouble. She broke into my house, attacked my daughter.
She should be in jail.
Unfortunately, Tori doesn't have a mother. That girl has to pay the bills, put food on the table.
Shit. Now I feel bad. I forgot about them.
Not all kids are as lucky as yours.
You can't just eat an apple in the grocery store. You have to pay for that.
Come on, Johnny, time to wake up. I'm ready for Eagle Fang training. That sounded as ridiculous out loud as I thought it would.
hell?
What are you doing, Johnny?
Abandoned factory?
It's so dramatic.
An ego embraces the pain. All your life, the world's been trying to make you less of a man.
Ralph Macchio just never got into the gym to work any biceps, huh?
You realize the coals are supposed to be shoveled into the forge, right?
Don't question me, Newark.
Newark. Ouch. Blast from the past.
Jumping up those soft hands. Push!
But I mean, like, Daniel had Cobra Kai training with Terry Silver, so he should already know a lot of the methods. I guess it wasn't real Cobra Kai, it was sabotage Cobra Kai.
Manliness is next to godliness. You got this. Find your limit.
That shot definitely was not Ralph Macchio.
Put your fangs in those balls.
Where is she?
This poor baby.
I wasn't trying to break it. You guys were being assholes.
Good for you.
What did you just call us?
All the names you called him and assholes would get you all riled up.
Where'd he go? No. Come on, this way.
Is he inside the bush? Oh. Aw. Inside the dumpster. Kids are mean.
What are we doing here? After a hard day of honest work, we're crushing beers, watching guys beat the hell out of each other.
Does Daniel not have a job anymore? Oh.
That's spearing, at least a double minor.
Hey, ref, spearing! Double minor!
Oh, he looks pissed.
I know what you're trying to do, all right? I'm not gonna get in a fight with that guy.
He says you're a pussy and he can kick your ass any day of the week.
I need to apologize for my friend here. He's a little unstable. That's called de-escalation. You should try it sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Now have a little better understanding of what goes on in that head of yours.
You're saying you respect Eagle Fang.
Yes, the way I respect a madman with a nuke.
Because of you, I spent half the game in the box.
Yeah, but you still eked out a win.
It was because of him he was in the box.
Any day of the week. Is that right?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, Johnny.
It's LaRusso Auto. Let's get that smoking hot brunette running the place.
Easy, guys.
It's not wrong.
It's my wife.
Go for a test drive.
All right, shotgun. I got the back seat to myself.
Yeah, Daniel. You gotta. It's hilarious how stiff Ralph Macchio is. And they're all padded up and he's still whooping their ass. Highly unlikely.
Kick ass. Nice work, LaRusso. Way to assert your dominance.
You even got a pretzel?
No be there.
I don't feel safe.
Don't.
One of them even knows karate.
Karate, huh?
I should have connected that. I really should have.
I know a guy who can help.
They always take the sweetest kid and break them. Episode 3. Then learn to fly. First, learn stand. Then learn fly. Oh my god. His dirty, grubby hands were all over it. Oh. How is he still driving around a stolen van? Daniel's a lot better to him than he needs to be.
There's 4 different animals on top. That's a man's pizza.
What the hell are you doing here?
Was invited. Who the hell are you? What'd you do? Switch over to Whopper Juniors?
Let's go to Growth Spurt.
The dealership's been the best it's been in years. It should practically be on autopilot by the time Sam takes it over, right, Sam? Decides to go to school nearby, maybe get her MBA, USC, UCLA, I'm just saying. It's all icing on the cake.
Miguel, how's school going?
Great, actually.
Straight A's this semester.
Yeah, see, a total nerd.
I'd like to go to Stanford.
Well, that's a pretty impressive school.
It's definitely a top choice, but that tuition, wow. We're also thinking about Santa Monica College, right, Miguel?
What a difference in 2 lives.
Make sure all that defense doesn't turn you into a cream puff.
Tomorrow is gonna be great. Hey, and I'm serious. I better not see a scratch on my Miyagi dose.
For breakfast, I have prepared something special.
It looks like creme brulee. Uh-oh.
I owe you, man. You saved my ass.
Should I call the doctor?
No.
There's a doctor on speed dial? Why is there a doctor on speed dial?
My brother Champagne said you could help me. These a-holes keep hassling me. One of them knows karate, so...
This is a dojo. You are interrupting my class.
Can this kid not feel welcome anywhere?
What if they start to think I'm not good enough for her?
Ew. Why would he not be good enough for her?
Are those real koi?
They sure are.
Are they going to go catch fish? With their own hands?
Your bare hands are all you use and all you need.
This is gonna get messy. So messy. It's dramatic.
I heard he drowned a kid in a pool trying to teach him how to kick.
Let's go, Miyagi's! Move your asses!
We haven't gotten a whole lot of Dimitri. I like Dimitri. You can't make these kids jump a roof.
But it's feet.
Talons.
It's not talent, it's instinct.
That
He
building
is.
is like 5 nates away and we're at least 14 nates high. Please don't use me as a system of
What if we fall?
That's what the mattresses are for.
And if we miss the mattresses?
Try not to.
This guy. I think maybe Robbie was better off not having a dad.
Let's see what you got. Mr. Park.
This is so stupid how they just put somebody in a ring and beat the crap out of them.
To be a Cobra Kai, you have to have a killer instinct.
He obviously doesn't. It's just, I don't see Robbie liking this way of training.
We don't have time for losers or cowards.
God, I hate him. See, Robbie's got a good heart.
You do everything your mommy and daddy tell you to do. They told you to jump off a bridge, would you?
You're telling me to jump off a building.
I know what I'm doing.
Do you? Because based on your track record, you don't have the best judgment.
Good for you, Sam.
I'm a teenager who's made a couple of mistakes. You're a 50-something-year-old man who lives alone, drinks all day, and clearly hasn't figured out his own life.
Fair.
If I did everything my parents wanted me to do, I'd be wearing a suit and tie in some worthless job while I wait out the clock.
Which is not what Sam wants.
Now I get to do what I love every damn day.
When Johnny has his moments, he has them, doesn't he?
Turn around, son of a bitch. I was living a perfectly happy life. And you had to go mess with my head. But did you just lock those memories away so long? You forgot who you are. Was, Johnny. You're just an old man in the last chapter of his life, clinging to some bullshit happy ending.
That's not a good way to treat a friend that you want a favor from.
Why couldn't you let sleeping dogs lie? There is no one in the world I trust more than you. This isn't my fight.
Treat him like
Not
garbage.
anymore. Afraid you're a little rusty? I shouldn't have come back here. There's still time to finish what we started.
I'd walk away too. How do they even do that?
I can show you a couple moves.
Ready? Fight!
Oh, poor baby. No contact.
I'm the guy with the billboards, right?
I don't know if they make billboards for guys going to community college.
That's rough.
Didn't even go to college.
Really?
Do the entire fund on a round-trip ticket to Okinawa.
And the rest was history.
But Mr. Miyagi had to see his father, and, well, I wanted to be there for Mr. Miyagi, so... Ice-breaking contest, I came back with more money than I left with.
So you used that to invest in the dealership?
No, I blew that on a bonsai tree store. You could reach any goal you want. It just might mean taking the circular path.
Which means she's gonna do something that her dad wouldn't do. Because she doesn't want to be like her dad. This is stupid. Not her, but cool.
Nice move, LaRusso!
I don't think Dimitri could make that jump, though. That's all we need is like all the kids just falling off the side of the building.
We started this together. We gotta see it through together.
I feel like Kreese has abandonment issues. It is amazing what a hair tie can do. Actually, if his hair were dark, he'd look really young still. He's got great skin.
I know you want to take things slow.
Maybe we should talk about this later.
I want to talk about this now, with you. Your mom.
Ooh.
Your mom's friends. Hola.
Hey, Johnny.
Yay! Kiss her.
Look who's back for more.
Why are they so mean?
Give him another chance, Sensei. Maybe he'll surprise you.
All right, on the mat. Mr. Park, make this quick.
Bye, you little bitch.
It's fast.
I have an idea.
Circular.
Come on, get in.
Kids just be soaking their shoes.
So, what's the plan for today? Something else life-threatening?
If you get put in a scary situation, you don't back down. You gotta grow a pair of legs to jump.
We understand. Sensei.
Aww.
Mr. Miyagi
Miguel
once
gets
told
the
me-
headband. Oh, trauma.
What the hell?
Oh, come on, Johnny. Okay, so these couple episodes are really fun. I'm really glad to be back with these people. There's just a little bit of an innocence and a light enjoyment that you have while watching this show because it is campy, it is cheesy, but then they bring in moments of heart and there's like little moral lessons that are taught or like little things that are even brought in from the old movies, like Daniel breaking the top of the beer bottle off. I love callbacks like that because it's still incorporating that thing that we love, but it's not over the top and it's not too much. Like the rest of the show can be over the top and too much, but they're not always pulling from nostalgia just for the sake of pulling from it. I love that that Daniel and Johnny are still not on the same page. I love that they didn't start out this season all of a sudden just like being besties and working really well together. We knew it was going to be not the best working relationship, and I'm glad it stayed that way because really, quite frankly, these two trying to work together, they're from two different worlds. They've had two different lessons their whole life. And where they don't want to necessarily learn from each other. They still want to do their own thing. And I think that it's really great that they're taking some of those lessons and they're kind of forming a bond. I don't even know if it's a bond. I think they're getting an understanding of where the other person is either coming from or why they are the way they are. Like Daniel kind of saying like, you know, it kind of makes me understand how your head works a little bit. I think that that's actually really important, not really to be like friends, but to at least coexist. I loved watching Johnny do the kata. That was like super refreshing to just see Johnny doing something calm. But Daniel walking on the coals, like I don't know what that had to do with even Cobra Kai or Eagle Fang training. I really think it was just a way for Johnny to torture Daniel. But it was a good start. I think Daniel reminding Johnny about Mr. Miyagi using the defense to beat Kreese. First of all, it brought tears to my eyes just to see Mr. Miyagi again. Because again, he's one of the greatest characters probably in all of movies. He's probably the most significant character, I think, for my generation growing up watching the Karate Kid movies. It brought tears to my eyes to see him again and to just even remember the little things that they're pulling out of the movies. They're really important lessons. And I really think that Johnny needed to view Miyagi-Do not as like some frou-frou kind of dancing karate that's for defense only and that it's not aggressive. But I think he needed to see it as it doesn't have to be aggressive to work. I do like when Johnny takes the no be there pretty literally, goes and gets pretzel. I'm really glad that dynamic didn't change simply because they hate Kreese and they have a common goal. I really like watching them kind of go at each other, learn a lesson, come back, have an understanding, but then go at each other again. At the end of this last episode, though, we see Johnny kind of getting upset about Daniel and Miguel's relationship. I don't know if it's because it flourished or if it's because of the headband itself. A couple characters of note is that the Amanda-Tori conflict, while I dig Amanda's approach of kind of intimidating Tori a little bit, Tori's still a teenager, and intimidating a teenager at work is a bit much. It's a little over the top. But she does remind us that Tori was kind of the ringleader of destroying the LaRusso's house, throwing a kid through a window, kind of breaking all their shit, and beating up Sam. And by all accounts, Tori should be in jail, but also after Tori loses her job and Amanda learns kind of about Tori's life, it reminded me of Tori's life, and then I kind of felt a little bad because I think a lot of those people just need a chance. They just need a chance. Just a small chance to shine. They do have to do the work themselves and change, and Tori is not doing that. She still has such a horrible attitude. Peyton plays her so well. Like, I really don't like her. And if you make me really not like a character, that means you're doing a good job. I really adore Kenny, and I'm really upset that he's going to be part of Cobra Kai. He'd be perfect for Miyagi-Do. Especially because striking first isn't really his go-to move. I think defense is the thing that's going to make Kenny better. He's so adorable. I just want all the best things for him, and I hate, but I should have seen that Daniel's son was going to end up being a bully, because we all know who the real villain of Karate Kid is. It's Daniel. You can kind of tell, though, that Anthony's not comfortable being in that role. He's not thrilled with it, and his friends are just a-holes. But I don't understand how Kenny could be treated so poorly by Cobra Kai and then still want to go back. And I get that, like, kids want to belong, and that's probably why, and his brother's influence, of course. I just, like, being around Tori and Kreese and that other kid that I don't care to remember his name, the Asian kid, like, I just would be like, you're not my type. You guys don't fit. That would be like hanging around with Anthony's friends. You have the middle school jerks, and then you have the karate dojo jerks. Go find people that aren't jerks. Like, why would you want to be part of that? Looking at you, Robbie. Looking at you. About Sam and Miguel, I don't care about their relationship whatsoever. I don't care if they're together, if they're apart, if there's drama. I don't care. But what I do like is that on the show that they're exploring that they are from two totally different worlds and two totally different backgrounds. And the expectation Daniel might have of Sam, even though he kind of says out loud, like, I just want her to be happy. But I think that there's just pressure on kids to be happy or to know what they want to do or where they want to go or the things that they want to explore. And I do love that Daniel has the conversation about not going to college and taking his college money and going to Okinawa. I want to go back to Okinawa again. I hope we get to go back in this season. They just mentioned the Doyama auto people, and I was like, Japan? But I do love that Daniel lets him know, like, he didn't even go to college, and he's a successful businessman. So it kind of gives Miguel a little, like, pump up. Like, you don't have to go to college in order to be successful, make good money. It doesn't matter when you get older where you went to college. It doesn't matter what your GPA is. No one cares. People just care that you're a good person. And Miguel's saying that he doesn't think that he's good enough for Sam, or that Sam's parents are going to think that he's not good enough. That's so sad. Like, what do you have to do in life to prove that you're good enough? Just be a good person. I think he's a good person. All right. Terry Silver and that silver hair, those locks. I truly believe when you put your hair up in a ponytail, you become more powerful. Let's just point that out. it's probably true. I love the piano reveal at the beginning where he is kind of being a little eccentric. I dig it. I totally dig it. Answering the phone, it's Kreese. He's like, nah, don't have time for this shit. That he's kind of calmed. He's sophisticated. He's living a different life. Much different than John Kreese. There's nothing wrong with the way John Kreese lives, but there is something wrong with the way John Kreese is. Just put that out there. I'm very happy he's not easily swayed by John, because it did seem like he got a huge ass tattoo, which is now gone. But he did get that tattoo simply because John was doing it, because John saved his life in Nam, which is noble. And you can owe somebody a debt of gratitude for the rest of your life and the rest of their life. I don't think it means getting into a karate war every couple of years. Actually, I think it's like 35 years later. Why would you want to go and fight that same fight again? That seems just a little ridiculous, right? I'm so happy that he pointed out the plot of Karate Kid 3 and how ridiculous it was. Like who sat at the table and said, this is what we're going to do? And a little fun fact, I think that the guy who plays Terry Silver is younger than Ralph Macchio. Just saying that Ralph Macchio's youthful skin, that Italian skin, is coming in handy. Although when he pulls his hair back, I swear if you dyed that man's hair dark, he would look like Terry Silver maybe 15 years after those movies. He's got pretty good skin. He's looking pretty good. But he's very much still traumatized from Nam, his time in Nam. You know, the creme brulee scene, it was pretty traumatic for him. So obviously the therapy isn't completely working. I don't think you can erase Nam from your memory. I've worked with a lot of veterans and actually know that that's 100% not true. And how they live with it is devastating. I've had conversations with Green Berets about the stuff that they've seen. They don't tell me details, but they have pain in their eyes and it's very devastating. So yeah. Okay guys, well that's all I have for today. I'm going to watch more episodes probably later on this weekend. I am super excited. It is New Year's Eve. I'm going to bed early tonight because I live in Vegas and that shenanigans it's just not my life. But I hope you guys all have a good New Year's Eve. Stay safe and I'll see you in 2022. Later.